I have just uploaded my 5th program, a program I've developed for women who have low self-esteem and depression, and I've really been thinking about my evolutionary edges, and I love this idea of our evolutionary edges. So 2 years ago, I filmed my first program, Conquer Your Depression and Anxiety with Yoga and Meditation, and I filmed this in Mexico, and I really didn't feel comfortable being in front of the camera. And I scripted everything, and I had a teleprompter, and it really pushed me because I really had to face my insecurities. And now I'm comfortable being in front of the camera without a script. I have practiced so much and filmed so much that I've been able to bypass that evolutionary edge. And years ago, I was terrified of public speaking, to the point where I was working as an IT project manager, and I would literally have my boss up against the wall by his throat almost, saying, "You have to present for me because there's no way I'm going to be able to do this." And at the time, I used to fall apart whenever I had to speak in front of public. And yet now I find myself in front of hundreds of people at conferences, speaking calmly and confidently. So that was another evolutionary edge that I was able to face and push through. And we have many of these that we face in our life every day. It may be that someone triggers us, and our evolutionary edge is, how do I deal with this differently? How do I respond to this as opposed to react in the usual way that I do? So one of my other evolutionary edges at the moment is around communication. I'm really focusing on developing my communication skills so that I can communicate in a way that is vulnerable and authentic and truthful without making the other person feel bad or feel wrong about what they've done. So this is something that is really pushing me into my next evolutionary edge. And when we come up against an evolutionary edge, it's often challenging, it's uncomfortable, and it's painful. And it's easy for us to avoid them. So think about your own evolutionary edges. What are you faced with at the moment? What are you pushing up against? And if you would like some help to move through your evolutionary edges or the evolutionary edge that you're facing, come and have a rapid transformational therapy session with me, and I can help you to move through that. I wish you all the best today in facing whatever evolutionary edges that you